I'll never forget that moment. An epidemic of typhoid fever had broken out at Wasme, where my son Vincent was ministering to the miners. Already, Vincent had given everything away, his money, his clothing, to the poor, sick miners. Earlier, an inspector from the Evangelization Council said my son's behavior bordered on the scandalous. All I know is that when I walked into that room, dimly lit by a lamp, I found my Vincent lying on a sack filled with straw. He was horribly worn out, emaciated. Miners' faces pinched with starvation and suffering were crowded around Vincent, and large, fantastic shadows danced across the walls. When I asked the miners about my son, they said '79 had been a tragic year. First with the mad fever, and then the fire-damp explosions. Without a thought for himself, Vincent devoted himself to nursing the sick and the men suffering from burns, their faces black, swollen. The last mining disaster had prompted an outbreak of anger and violence, destruction and strikes, and so the gendarmes and the army were mobilized to maintain order, to prevent bloodshed. They said Vincent had intervened and used his great moral authority to restore the miners' self-control.